Hello. This is BiberDOS back again with another setup tutorial. Today our focus is on brakes and aerodynamics. Let's start talking about brakes. What you will notice first when playing this mod is the missing handbrake. Yes. Formula 1 cars don't have a handbrake, which means you cannot tap it for some extra turn in. So finding your brake setup is very crucial. The brake pressure defines the balance between brake power and the ability to turn while braking. Having the brake pressure on the maximum of 100 will give you the most braking power. This comes in very handy on a track with heavy braking zones. It also means your tires will lock up and you have no chance to turn while braking. Let's check what happens before the hairpin. I can brake later as usual due to the increased braking power. I keep holding the brake and try to steer to the left to make the turn. The car won't react, so I'd have to release the brake to be able to turn. If you compare it to the lowest brake pressure setting, you will notice huge differences. The low pressure setup is beneficial on tracks with fast changing medium speed corners. Looking at the video footage, you will see that you have to brake very early to make the turn, but you can hold the brake and steer key at the same time and the car will react. The brake balance is displayed like the car's silhouette above. Unlike in other sim games, for changing your brake balance to the front, you have to put the slider to the right, and for changing it to the rear, put the slider to the left. The general rule is that a rear brake balance will make your car unstable in braking zones if you have any side motion or begin steering too early while braking. This results in the back of the car wanting to overtake the rest of it. An experienced player should be able to time these unstable moments to generate some extra turn in. A front heavy setup will balance out your car whenever your car is in a bumpy braking zone, or straighten your car when you have side motion before a braking zone. Because of the variety of the used tracks during the season, you will experience many different brake setups. Aerodynamics. The general rules of these sliders are: sliders to the right mean high downforce. High downforce means less acceleration and top speed, but better turn in and turning speeds. So if you have short straights with many slow corners in narrow streets, you definitely want to have a high downforce setup. Sliders to the left, which is low downforce, result in better top speed, better acceleration, but worse turning. Have a track with long straights with fast corners. Then low downforce is your setup. Now we talk about the exciting part. Finding the balance. If you keep the sliders for the front and rear wing on the same level, you might feel your car tends to either understeer or oversteer at corner exits, or doesn't give you enough turn in at corner entries. This can be easily fixed. Having your front wing higher than your rear wing will make your oversteer. This means you will get a better turn in at corner entries, but your car will be unstable at the exit. Keep in mind that your car will become undrivable the bigger the distance between the sliders is. Here you can see the effect of maxing out the oversteer and understeer. So you definitely don't want to have the difference between front and rear wing bigger than 2. A higher rear than front wing results in worse turn in, but way more stability when you put the power down at corner exits. Let's check it on Suzuka's S's. With the sliders on the same level, the car tends to oversteer and I have to catch it. The last S corner can't be driven on full throttle. When I put the rear higher just a bit, I don't have to worry about losing my back anymore. Small changes can make a huge difference. Remember to sign up for the league. That's it for today.